people has to be scared about AI replacing?
I think they should be.
Yeah.
I don't know if scared is the right word, but prepared.
Prepared, yeah.
It's coming, and it's coming faster than people think. Much faster. I have an AI company myself, right? That it's a AI that actually is a sales engine.
Oh, wow.
It's an LLM that sells like me and sounds awesome and speaks 32 languages and makes phone calls, takes incoming calls, does agentic workflows, collects evidence, does customers, does everything, right? I've been very quiet about it because it's work. We have customers, right? But we're in stealth mode still. But I see already. I mean, I see what happens. That the efficiency is so much greater than humans. And they were saying like last 3-4 months ago, Mark Benioff from Salesforce. Oh, it's only going to work side by side with humans. And then he gave a keynote the other day, like it's going to replace humans. It's like, of course, it's going to replace humans. So, and I think that's a big problem, and not just in sales and those jobs. Skilled labor, skilled, non-manual labor first, but then robotics comes of age, and I don't know what's going to happen. I think there's going to be a massive issue that's going to need to be addressed.
So if you have the Strato-Knockman today, would you use the AI as a salesperson? If you have,
to start the
Strato-Knockman today, all right? So your old company today, would you use like AI software to save that stuff?
I would use it
with your script.
Well, of course I would, but there's certain licensing requirements of who can speak to a customer. So the AI would only be able to take the sale so far, okay? And then a licensed broker would have to actually do the sale.
Right.
So there's issues with licensing there. But, of course, there'll be workarounds for that, right? Where, and I think eventually what's going to happen is you're going to have AIs that if a lawyer or a brokerage firm can certify that the AI is compliant and it's acting on their behalf, that the AI will be allowed to make certain recommendations or take certain actions without violating the law if it's certified and the person supervising is responsible. So, and I think that's coming, and that might be that's going to be a regulatory brawl that happens, and it's going to be different in every country in the world. But listen, the AI, as great as we think it is today, is the worst it'll ever be. It's going to be 1,000 times better in a year or two. So it's like,
it's going so fast. Yeah, it's growing.
So like we saw the Elon Musk robot, no? What do you think in how many years everybody is going to have one in
a robot?
Yeah.
I think that's a bit, I have to say, like Elon Musk, typically his projections often come true, but usually he's behind, it loses out by a year or two. He's usually a little slower because things take time, I would be very shocked if we saw robots in mass in people's homes in the next 2 years.
Okay.
We'll see.
I would think more. I think it's more like 3 years, 3 to 5 years out.
That is tomorrow, 2 years is not too much. Yeah, exactly.
But I think if I had a guess, and it's just a guess, I think it's more like 2030. I'm going to guess, but maybe sooner. I don't know. But sooner or later, they're going to be in homes and in offices, and they're not going to look like they look right now. They're going to eventually probably look like humans at some point and have skin, and just like you see in the movies, and it's coming.
It's coming.